Greetings, one and all. Funko Pop vinyl figures have become somewhat of a pop culture phenomenon over the last few years. You have Funko Pops in The Walking Dead, in Star Wars, in anime and TV shows. Like, there's a ridiculous amount of Funko Pop vinyl figures out there, especially for the sort of cool nerds and the nerd stereotypes out there. However, last year it was announced that Funko Pop would be teaming up with the National Hockey League in order to make some specific players into Funko Pop vinyl figures. And I've been patiently biding my time, waiting for the right moment to pick one up, and I've decided to finally pick some up, so I'm quite happy. And we will look through the two that I have at the moment. I can show you both of them now. Boom! There you go. Let's have a look at them. So we have Henrik Lundqvist, New York Rangers goalie, favourite team, one of my favourite players in the NHL. And Jamie Benn, my boy, captain of the Dallas Stars, second favourite team. There you go. So we have these two vinyl figures today. These are the only two that I've bought. They cost £10 each, I believe, from Amazon. So not too expensive, but we'll open them up and take a look at them. I think it's only best that we look at the Jamie Benn one first, as it's number one. It's number one. It's number one. So let's just look at the box to begin with. So it has Jamie Benn vinyl figure. Oh, that's a bit of a shine, isn't it? Jamie Benn vinyl figurine. Warning, choking hazard. Careful, people. Try not to kill yourselves. Then you have the endless watching eyes. I will watch you until the day that you die. And it has Jamie Benn written on the side, just in case you forgot who it was. Then on the back, we have the list of the people you can collect. So we have Jamie Benn, collect them all. We have number one, Jamie Benn, good start. We have Sidney Crosby. We have Patrick Kane. We have Henrik Lundqvist, who's just over there. We also have Connor McDavid, Carey Price, Morgan Riley, Steve Stamkos. So not Steven Stamkos, they've decided to call him Steve Stamkos. I don't know anybody that's called him Steve Stamkos. Jonathan Toews and Alex Ovechkin. Alex Ovechkin, I understand. And then on the other side, we have Jamie Benn again. So that's what the figurine looks like. Or you could just look at the window in front. That will show you what it looks like. And then on the bottom of the box, we have all this stuff. 0 to 3 really sad, quiffy children. And warning, not suitable for children under 36 months. Small parts, choking hazard. And the Facebook and Funko and made in China. Just what I love to hear. So let's open this one up and take a look at what he has. So when you open up the box, it comes in just one of these like shells, as it were. Like one of these shells. So if we just like flick this bit up, then we should be able to get him out. So here is the guy himself, the man, Jamie Benn. So yeah, with some of these Funko Pops, you get bobbleheads. For example, the Star-Lord one from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 has a bobblehead feature on him. This one doesn't. It's all sealed up the top, if you can see that. And yeah, I quite like this figure. I think it's actually really nice. I mean, I'm not too keen on the whole like giant head thing, because it's kind of like, hello, I'm Jamie Benn. But I do quite like what's going on here. Look, it's got like the little patch here for the Dallas Stars on the shoulders. That's really nice. It's got the captain. It's got ice skates, which have been flattened out, so you can stick them on a surface nicely, which is really helpful. And then it's got Benn, 14 on the back. It's got a stick with the puck on it. So overall, I think this is quite a nice figure. The only problem I have with this figure is, which is less of a problem with the Henrik Lundqvist one, which we'll look at in a minute, where's his mouth? He doesn't have a mouth. Whereas if you bring in Henrik Lundqvist here, he's got beard and stubble. So it kind of makes sense. You can see where his mouth would be. But Jamie Benn has been made a permanently mute ice hockey player, which probably isn't very fun. And also I should add that these eyes, the more that I look at these eyes, they are quite scary, aren't they? It does kind of feel like he's looking into my soul right now. Hello, Odd Man Rush. I'm Jamie Benn. Want to play a game? No, Jamie Benn, I don't. Please, I'm alright, thanks. So, Jamie Benn, the only other thing, so the main problem I have with it, where the hell is his mouth? The other problem, the paint job is pretty decent. However, there are a few discrepancies in the sense that, like, you can see down here, there's some black that's bleeded into the green section. Over here, you've got some plasticky looking stuff. Maybe that's white paint going over the green. And they're probably the two main ones. You've got some white paint up the top here, sort of bleeding into the green on both sides. However, other than that, I do quite like this figurine, and I'm definitely going to have this like sitting somewhere, probably by my computer and my recording software, just so I can look at him every once in a while and go, that's Jamie Benn. So yeah, we have Jamie Benn here. There you go. Good lad. I do like the stick. I think the stick is quite decent quality. It bends a little bit, but nothing too crazy. It looks like he's actually holding the stick. He's got a puck attached to it, so I can't complain. And yeah, I do quite like this figure. I think they've got his haircut done quite nicely. Eyebrows, nice. His nose is absolutely tiny. Look how pointy his nose is. It's just like nothing. This is like, let's put a triangle on his face. That's what everybody does. So yeah, Jamie Benn, not too bad. I'll take him. So he's pretty decent. Let's stick all of his stuff to the side. Jamie Benn, skate away. And then we move on to, last but not least, Henrik Lundqvist. Yes, the man, the king. So the box is pretty much exactly the same, except for green. It has blue and red, whereas the Dallas Stars box had green and grey. So fair dues. Team colours, makes sense. And then the only other problem I have with this, which isn't a problem per se with the product, it's the packaging and the box. So I don't know if you can see, like, really up here. Yeah, the box has kind of been a little bit mishandled over here, and then it's kind of bent itself in at some point. So I'm not very happy with that. And then on this side, there's a bit of a discrepancy here. I don't know if you can notice. Yeah, there's a bit of a dip in the box, which, I mean, isn't going to make a huge problem provided the figurine is all right or the figure's all right, but that's just kind of like, Amazon, lads, sort it out. So, we'll open up Mr. Henrik Lundqvist and see what he's doing today, shall we? Hello, Henrik Lundqvist. Get me out of this shell! Okay, Henrik Lundqvist. All right, we'll get you out. Okay, so, shift all that to the side. Here is Henrik Lundqvist! Woohoo! So, I very much like this figure. I am so glad that I picked this one up, I've got to be honest. Just looking at him, I don't really see many discrepancies. There's a bit of white on the blue there. This doesn't look completely even. You can see that some of the white's building up a little bit. I don't know is that his hand? What the hell is that back there behind his glove? What on earth is that? I think that's meant to be his hand. Looks a bit weird, but the catching glove looks nice. The paddle looks nice. The stick looks pretty good. I don't think it's as thick as the Jamie Benn one. Let's just do a measure. I don't think it is, probably not, but fair enough. The hair, of course, Henrik Lundqvist, very attractive man, I would. But looking at him, yep, nice hair. You can see where his mouth would be. It would be right here, just in case you wanted to know. Very helpful in that sense. The pads kind of move over to each other nicely. I love the fact that it's got the 30s on the arms and Lundqvist on the back. And yeah, I think this one, in terms of the paint job and the facial look and the hair, and I just think this one is a pretty solid player, if you ask me. Not just the fact that Henrik Lundqvist is a great player, but I just think this is a pretty solid figurine, and I'm definitely going to be putting this next to probably Jamie Benn over here, and they'll be best friends, and they might kiss each other. No, they won't kiss each other. But I'm quite happy with these. For £10 each, I'm pretty impressed. Like, these guys are all right for £10 each. They don't do anything. They're not like, they don't have any sort of animation to them. They don't move arms or legs or shoot pucks or whatever, which, I mean, is fine because it's a vinyl figure. It's a figure. Like, I think with these, you've got to know what you're buying. Don't buy these for kids, I would say. Not because of the, like, what is it, 0 to 3 quiffy children. But I think kids will probably be expecting these to do something, whereas they don't. They do just kind of sit there, you know. They kind of sit there and do their own thing, really. So then, I think for £10. So yeah, this is my overall sort of verdict on them. £10 each, not too bad. I probably wouldn't pay much more for them, considering they don't actually do anything. They're a nice addition to anybody that likes to collect hockey collectibles or memorabilia or things like that. The only things I'd say is the paint job isn't 100% perfect, which might rub some collectors up the wrong way, especially because paint jobs are a very important thing to collectors. I'm not much of a collector, but that is something that's quite important to people. And also the mouths, or lack thereof, kind of a bit off-putting. I mean, overall the size of the heads isn't a huge problem. I can kind of get past that. It's just the fact that they don't have a mouth. That just confuses me a little bit. I mean, Henrik Lundqvist not so much because he's got all the beard and the goatee and stuff like that, so that's fine. But Benn, that's a bit more of a problem. But overall, I'm very happy with these figures. I might actually end up collecting all of them or wait until Series 2 comes out to see who's in that batch and maybe pick up some more. So yes, this has been a review of Henrik Lundqvist and Benn Funko Pop vinyl NHL figures. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch one of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.